Hi, I'm Matt, horticulturist with the Giving Grove, and today we're going to talk about summer maintenance on blackberries. So we're going to talk about tying new primocanes to the trellis line. We're going to talk about tipping those canes. We're also going to talk about the trellis line itself and managing the tension on it. So come along and we'll show you how to do it. Okay, here we have our typical clothesline trellis style that we like to use for a lot of our thornless varieties of blackberries. This blackberry variety happens to be Apache. It is a semi-erect variety, meaning that the new canes, as they emerge, they're not so much trailing. They're going to be pretty straight up, but they do get a little bit out of control, and so we trellis them to manage their growth and also to increase our harvest. But first, what we need to do is we need to reintroduce a little bit more tension into this line. This line has been up here for a few years, and wire stretches as it gets tension put on it. So I'm going to address that issue now. And we use these turnbuckles on our trellis lines. So we'll go ahead and turn the turnbuckle out all the way. Okay, now I'm going to have to tighten up the wire a little bit more. Okay, so now we'll get this line tightened up. All right, so the line is tight. Now we're ready to start tying the primocanes onto the line. Okay, so here we are in our blackberry patch. So right now it's mid-June, and we have the blackberries that are starting to ripen. These are what's called the floricane stage of the cane. Floricane meaning it's flowered and it's fruiting. So these will be ripening over the next 3 to 4 weeks. So we're just going to let them ripen. They've been tied to the other side of the trellis. Right now we are going to be dealing with the primocanes. The primocanes are the growth that just started happening this season. And so here we have all of this new succulent green growth. These are the primocanes. And what we are going to do with them is we are going to tie them up to this side of the trellis line. So first off, I want to kind of move them over, get them spaced out a little bit. And then I will grab my trusty tie tape. So by tying these up to the line here, we're making sure that the canes are supported and the canes will not be flopping onto the ground. It will also make for easier harvest as we go forward into next year. So we want to make it very easy to pick the fruits right at sort of an arm's length. So now that I have this nice and tied to the line, I'm going to actually tip it above the line. What that tipping does is it keeps the cane from getting 10 to 15 feet tall and actually puts a lot of energy into these lateral branches. And it's these lateral branches that we'll address next year during the dormant season, and they will be getting the fruits on them.